Hello, everyone. I just watched some videos of Americans going crazy over car purchases. Just think about it, $800 a month. That's just an incredible amount. To be honest, I can't even hide my shock. If you're also interested in this topic, then stay tuned and watch the video. It'll be interesting. Let's go.
Oh, car payments are fucking insane. My car payment is like almost $800. No bullshit. It's like $760. That's a lot of fucking money, and that's not even including insurance because you got to get full coverage on the car and all that. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna not pay the car payments, save up, get me a nice little Honda Civic 2004 in the Facebook market. Call it a day, man. You gotta live below your needs, man. Who am I impressing out here? Dead ass. Like, whoever don't like my car, they can take an Uber. They can kindly take an Uber. But I'm done. I'm not gonna sit here and kill myself doing these car payments and insurance. Fuck that.
Just think about it, $760 a month for a car. Man, just for a car? $760? It's like renting another apartment, and you still need insurance. I think these amounts are just unbearable.
New York's the insurance went up too. Fuck that. I'm just done. I'm done.
The due date on our truck loan is actually March of 2026, and that is because I have paid so much extra on our truck, which is so cool because if we did have an emergency, we would have like $525 extra a month for a while, for years. Or at least for like 14 months before we had to start paying our truck loan again. The reason it's $525 and not the $366 as you see is due is because I budget right now $525. That's like what I pay toward our truck every month. That's like the consistent payment we make. So we'd have an extra $525 every single month until March of 2026 if we did have some sort of emergency, since I am so far ahead on our truck loan. And I know that not all like auto loans do it this way. They don't make you like more ahead like that or whatever. I think that this one does because it's like kind of saying like, hey, you don't need to pay it, because they want to have you accrue interest, right? They're like, no, stop paying it so we can keep charging interest on this loan. And also I can't pay principal only payments. I've called the credit union I have this loan through, and interest accrues daily. So he said that the best way for me to make a principal only payment is to make the payment right after I make the regular payment. So like the regular payment goes through on the due date. I think right now my due date's like the 16th of the month, and then make an extra payment that same day, and then that extra payment will get applied only to principal, because the payment before that will get applied to the interest that has accrued daily up until that point. So yeah, I can't call and be like, hey, I want this extra $500 just to go to principal. Since it accrues daily, it all gets combined to one.
What can I say? It is a pretty amazing little life hack. Look, not many people actually realize this, but it is a huge secret. Right after she finishes making the regular monthly payment, she immediately makes a second additional one. Very few people know about this specific strategy, and the bank always wants to take advantage of your lack of knowledge.
My payment on a $30K loan for 60 months is $550. Let's do the math.
$30,000, 3.9 at 60 months with zero down, taxes. You're correct. You can get about $551 a month.
I've seen this work for so many other people, and now it's my turn. This is how much we owe on my husband's car. We will have it paid off in about 2 years if we continue making the minimum payments that we already make every month. And I would love to have it paid off by March of 2026. I'd love to surprise him and just have it paid off, not even tell him, and just do it. And then if we have that extra income, we could throw it at my car or whatever else it may be, savings, whatever. But I'd love to surprise him and have him do that, because he does so much for our family. He provides everything for our family. I've been a stay-at-home mom for 7 years, and I've only been able to be a stay-at-home mom for 7 years because of him and everything he's done for us. While working on getting his master's and commissioning in the Air Force, he was still present and an active father, and even now he's super busy at work, but he's still active. He takes our daughter to her appointments, he takes her to gymnastics. Whenever I can't do those things, he does them. and I just love to do that for him. So I'm in the Creator Rewards program. I'm a TikTok Shop affiliate. If you've made it this far, put an elephant in the comments, because I feel like a lot of people aren't going to finish this. So, and then I'll come back with probably weekly updates of how far we've made it on his car payment. Okay, that's all. Bye.
I don't know why people thinking that having a car no means that your car is above having maintenance and repairs, because that's just simply not the case. Congratulations, you're in debt. You think I'm supposed to be happy for you? When in all reality, I am sad for you, because your car payment is $1,100 a month and $350 for insurance, and mine is $0 a month, $100 for insurance. And now you're indebted to that car dealership, because if anything goes wrong, these mechanics nowadays can't fix these newer cars like that. You have to go to your dealership, and they're gonna charge you out the wazoo. While me having 3 mechanics on speed dial, I'm getting charged less than what you pay a month for your car insurance. I'm sorry, this couldn't be me.
You really need to take a close look at how this works. Take a car from 2008, for example, with insurance that costs $100 and absolutely no monthly payments at all. It is just an ordinary car. It's just that so many people feel they need a brand new car to look cool and impress people they don't even know. But I honestly think you can drive a perfectly reliable and high quality vehicle without it needing to be brand new. And honestly, that would be incredibly intelligent and very impressive to see.
Car insurance. I'm sorry, this couldn't be me. I can promise you, my 2008 with 150,000 miles will last longer than your 2025 car, fresh off the lot. I had a car payment back in 2015, paid it off flawlessly, would never do that again, and would avoid that like the plague, okay? Can't do it, but you guys have fun.
What's a normal car payment in 2026?
Oh gosh, I don't know. 600?
What's an average car payment in 2026?
I would say anywhere between 5 to 6. If you want a big SUV, you're in the 7s to 9.
What's a normal car payment in 2026?
$700?
What's a normal car payment in 2026?
$650.
What's a normal car payment in 2026?
So I've seen already like almost 300, and then I've seen somebody the other day where they had like $1,500. Outrageous. Do better.
What's a normal car payment in 2026?
About $600 to $700 a month.
What's a normal car payment in 2026?
The national average car payment right now is $750.
What's a normal car payment in 2026?
Probably around $1,100 for 70 to 84 months.
What's a normal car payment in 2026?
$720.
What's a normal car payment in 2026?
Depending on what you're looking at, like probably like $650, $700.
I hope you love that new car, because it's going to cost you $4.4 million over your lifetime. Let me show you the math. The average car payment in America is about $700 right now. Most people trade their cars every 5 to 7 years and get another car payment. They do this for 40 years, from age 25 to age 65. $700 a month for 40 years is $336,000 in payments. But here's what people don't realize. If you invested that $700 a month instead at 10% returns, you'd have $4.4 million by retirement. You gave up $4.4 million to drive that new car. Congrats.
$4.4 million. Can you imagine that? Just for some heated seats and that brand new car smell. I think it just seems like a total, complete fantasy. It's just honestly hard to believe. It's just crazy. Just imagine the astronomical difference between acting cool and actually being cool. Well, I am honestly just completely speechless.
I hope that new car smell was worth it. What's the alternative? Buy a used car for cash. Buy a $10,000 or $15,000 car and drive it for 5, 6, 7 or more years. No payment, just maintenance and insurance. And I'm not just preaching at you. I drove a 2004 GMC Yukon that I purchased used for 15 years. And then I gave her, Bessie, as we affectionately call her, to my son. And he's still driving her now. Then take that $700 a month that you're not paying on a new car and invest it. And you know what I'm going to tell you. Invest it in VOO, FXAIX, or whatever S&P 500 ETF that you have access to. And don't hand me the, oh, but I need a reliable car. Because a $10,000 to $15,000 used Honda or Toyota is more reliable than most new cars on the road today. And even if you had to put $2,000 a year into repairs, you'd still be way ahead of the game. One $700 car payment is $8,400 for the year. Repairs aren't going to cost you that. Sure, always having a new car is nice, but it's not just that $700 a month. It's what that money could have become. $4.4 million? That's financial freedom, folks. It's retiring early. It's never having to worry about money again. Or you can drive a new car with heated seats. Your choice. If you have a new car right now, pay it off as fast as you can. Then, never get another one. Buy your next car with cash. Drive it until the wheels fall off and invest the difference. Car payments keep you broke. Paying cash and investing the difference make you rich.
What can I say? It's harsh, but it's the truth. It is better to buy a good used car and put all that additional savings into it for maintenance and repairs. It won't end up being as expensive as buying a brand new car from a dealership. Of course, it's not profitable for dealerships because how should I put it? Because you're not letting them make money, you're letting yourself save money. That's the right way to put it.
In the truck market right now, sorry to say, but truck prices are going up. A while back, I did a video on how it was a buyer's market and truck prices had bottomed out and they were at the lowest they had been in many years after COVID and all that kind of stuff. It was a buyer's market for a long time. Truck prices are beginning to go up. I'm here to educate my followers and I'm here to educate anybody. I'm on the front end of the market. I see truck pricing and changes before anyone else because I'm buying on the wholesale market. The wholesale market determines the retail market, and when wholesale prices start going up, that's an alarm to me, and I need to get ready and adjust my business based off of that trend. So I'm just letting you know right now that truck prices have been going up for the last month to 2 months. Truck prices have gone up dramatically on Freightliners specifically. So just so you know, it's going to be harder and harder to buy trucks at good deals this next year. We're going to be experiencing higher prices with all makes and models, just so you know. I have seen in the last month or two truck prices go up on the wholesale side about $8,000 per truck. So trucks that you were buying for $35,000 retail will now be $43,000. I'm sorry to say it, but you're going to see that because first it starts in the wholesale market, and then as all those thousands and thousands of trucks get bought in the wholesale market, they get delivered to the dealerships, and then if they were bought higher in the wholesale market, then they're higher on the retail side as well. Just expect that. You just need to understand, everybody who's buying trucks right now, that trucks have gone up in price. They haven't gone up crazy like COVID, and it's not going to be crazy like COVID was. It's just a small market shift, and that's going to stay in place for about a year. There is going to be somewhat of a truck shortage this next year. Everybody is predicting that because there's a supply issue, and a lot of the big fleets are having a hard time getting semi-trucks, their new orders delivered to them. So every single supplier that I have come in contact with, as far as the manufacturers are concerned that manufacture these trucks, that take in these big large fleet trades, and these dealers that take in these large fleet trades, are saying we're not going to have many trucks this year. And also the fleets, we're not going to have this many trucks this year being traded in. We're not going to trade in as many trucks this year as we normally do because our deliveries are not going to be coming in as quickly as we would like. So there's a delay on deliveries this year. There's not going to be as many trucks put on the truck market from the big fleets this year. With them having a low count in new truck deliveries, they're going to have a low count in trade packages. Just letting everybody know that truck prices are going up right now currently. It's just something that you'll just have to get used to, and it's going to stay like that for a good 12 months or more. It could be, those truck prices could go up and plateau off, and they could stay for another year or two like.
I can say $8,000 in 2 months is a pretty large sum on the wholesale market, and this wave is slowly reaching the car dealerships. And while you were debating whether to buy a truck or not, you were basically sitting on a fence that doubled in price. That's it.
The whole point of refinancing is to get into a better deal than the one that you're currently on. So if you say, Motiaku, you're finishing the car in 2026, and there's a balloon payment, you could try and refinance one and get a lower rate so you can owe the bank less money. We understand? You don't just refinance for the sake of doing it. You're doing it to save yourself money. Yeah, you might find if you get a lower rate, it means iskweleto was less. They could do a deal where you pay less installment and the balloon payment goes away. Yeah. It also doesn't cost you anything. So let's say you try refinancing and it doesn't work. Oh, but it's actually refinancing imali yakho improve ngokwanele. it's better to stay on the current deal, then you stay on it. It's just another option of trying to get yourself into a better finance.
Hi, I'm a 2026 bride that got engaged in July, and it is now almost January. And let me tell you about what we have booked. Wait for it. Nothing. I don't have money to put down a deposit on anything right now because we did just buy a foreclosure and spent all of our money getting it in here. All I have is hypothetical plans. I have a hypothetical photographer, videographer, venue, but that's as far as I've gotten because we have no money. What I'm asking is anyone taking out a loan for your wedding? I know that's so silly, but I don't really have any other choice. Because unless something crazy happens, I don't see myself somehow getting 30 grand in the next few months. So let me know if that's stupid or not.
Are you serious? A wedding loan? Oh, I'm not judging her. I get it. No one wrote us a manual on how to live better or the right way. But, well, I think it's not exactly a great idea because, so much money will just be wasted. Well, to me, it's just, I don't know, kind of pointless. I think everyone will take something important away from this video and become financially literate and won't waste huge amounts of money on cheap status symbols, meaning expensive cars, but will think about how to better use their money and protect their savings. And as for those who keep chasing after expensive cars just to create some fake sense of status, I think they're really going to regret it. So use your own head and think for yourself.